For those who don't know, here in Brookhaven, I can choose several houses on the right. You can get amazing houses and even houses under construction. But today, I want to test several myths involving the game's houses and how to get another house in Brookhaven. Secrets you've never seen before and also house glitches. So for that, I called my friend who is going to help me do this. He said, "Let's go!" But what is that player doing? And I'm looking here, and apparently, there's a player crying, and I don't know what's going on, but I don't think he's happy. And now my friend came back to the car, and I'm going back to see what happened. And he's just crying, and now he's looking at me and hit inside his house, closing the gate. But actually, he's still looking. You can tell he's here, especially because you can still see him, and this player is really weird. But in this other house, there's also another player crying. But guys, now he came back inside and hit exactly in this spot, and that was really weird. And my friend just left here, and it looks like he has something to say. He said, "Let's see what they want." We really need to see what's going on before testing the Brookhaven secrets. But the player is right here, and he's looking at me. He said, "You're a noob," and he just left. And that was really weird, but he's going back to his house, and I don't understand why he said that. But anyway, we have to get inside here. He said, "I have an idea. Do the ceiling glitch." Okay, first I'm going to grab this bed. And now, I'm going to get right here and use this Brookhaven animation and shrink my avatar. And now, I'm going to resize my character. Perfect. I'm going through the wall, but it's really hard. And it doesn't work properly. So much so that my friend is looking here. But now, this gate is opening. And he said, "This is a trap. Run, and let's test the secrets." And this really looks like a trap. But while my friend is in his car, I'm going to go down here to see what's happening. So I'm coming right here. And even though it looks like a trap, I want to see what happens if I go down here. And the gate just closed, and I'm starting to get scared because the player suddenly appeared here. He's right in front of me. But guys, he's getting closer. And he said, "I want to test the house secrets, especially my house." Guys, this is really weird, but his house, for those who don't know, has a lot of secrets in the game. And besides testing the secrets of his house, I also want to test how to have multiple houses in Brookhaven at the same time. And also several other secrets. But there's a secret in his house that I'm sure he didn't know about. First, I have to get here and lie on the ground. And now I'm going to shrink my avatar and resize my character. Perfect. Now I can get down here, but this is really hard. But now he's carrying me, and he fell down here. And now he's in a completely secret place that I'm sure he didn't know about. This place has several secret spots. And we have this really weird room, and he managed to access it because of me. But now, I'm going to leave his house, especially because I want to test my secrets. But for those who don't know, his house has a secret wall right here that I can enter, and the place is really weird. But now, I'm leaving here, and apparently, he opened the gate. And I don't know why he opened the gate since he's my enemy. Maybe he's not so mad at me. He said maybe he was happy because you helped him, and I think that's what happened. But my friend is coming here to test the secrets of the houses in the game, and I'm going to test several secrets, like having multiple floors and also how to have multiple houses in the game. But first, I have to climb up here, which will be a bit difficult because this house is really tall. But my friend left here, and he said, "I know a cool way to climb up. Come here." And he went back to the car, and now he's coming here to the front. And I think I already know what he's going to do. He's just going to accelerate as much as he can to get on top of this house. But guys, I jumped up here because I knew he wouldn't make it. And he's down there, literally on the ground, and I'm sure he's not very happy with everything that just happened. He said, "Hey, I want to go up there too." And I think I had an idea. He's going to have to do the basketball glitch, which is the only way to get up here. I said, "Do the basketball glitch," and I'm sure he's going to be able to do it. But he deleted this house, and I thought this house was mine, but apparently it wasn't. And for those who don't know, this glitch requires getting the fire truck and coming to his plot. As soon as he gets here, he has to sit in this spot, grab a basketball, and place a house in the game. And once he does that, the glitch will be done, and he'll be able to fly in Brookhaven. But now, I have to jump here using this ramp, which is going to be really hard. So I'm backing up, and now I'm speeding up here in the front. And I'm sure I'm going to be able to do it because it's not that hard. Perfect. I just got here, and incredibly, the car is also here, which I thought was impossible. But my friend is getting here too, and he's finally up here after so long. But now, to make another floor, I need to grab this item, and then I'll go down here and get this other item. Perfect. Now I can place several walls here, and this way, I'm going to make a new floor. And it's actually really easy to do this. So I'm placing several walls, and while I'm building these walls, there's a problem. My friend isn't doing anything. He's just watching everything I'm doing, which doesn't make sense. Perfect. I just finished the wall, and you can see that it looks impressive. It's just perfect. This wall is really good, and it actually looks like the house has a new floor. But my friend is coming here to say something. Even I want to see what he has to say. He said, "I'll help now." And even I want to see what he's going to do, but he just flew away and landed in this spot. I don't know how that's helping me, but he reached this wall, and I want to see what he's going to do. But he placed a door, and I don't think that helped much, because this door won't help since I can go through these blocks. And this really didn't help much. Now he just came back here. He said, "This helped. Every house needs a door. Otherwise, how am I going to enter the house?" And that kind of makes sense, but not really, because I can go through the wall. What he said doesn't make sense. But that player is looking at us, and I don't know why he's doing that or what he wants from us. But he went back to his house and went inside. But guys, I'm coming here to see what he wants, and then I'll test with you how to have multiple houses in the game. So I'm coming up front, and my friend is also coming here. But I'm almost sure my friend won't come here. And apparently, he waved goodbye. He doesn't want to come. So that means I'll have to go myself. And I don't know where he is. He probably went down here. But actually, he's right here. And he threw me down here. And guys, he just closed this door. And now I'm trapped here. And I can't get out even if I try. Because he closed this door. Which makes no sense. But guys, I hope my friend realizes what happened and saves me. But actually, he's leaving here. And suddenly he ran off. Probably to get help in Roblox. But I think he's actually going to the restaurant to get food. And that's weird. He really didn't want to save me in the game. Now I'm just stuck down here. But I'm going to grab this flashlight because it's going to be very important to escape from here. But this player is coming up front. And I don't know what's happening. But apparently, the other one got here to talk to him. He said, I trapped the red-haired player. And guys, he's just laughing here because he managed to trap me in Roblox. But this player is aiming this item at him. And that's really weird because I thought they were friends. He said, let him go now. And apparently, I'm going to be freed, which is really good. And finally, I'm getting out of here as soon as he opens this door. And apparently, he opened it, and now I'm free. His player just saved me in Brookhaven. And now he's looking at me. And the other one said, he taught me a secret. You will never trap him. And that's really weird. But the player got banned. And I have to get out of here quickly because maybe I'm going to get banned. And literally, the person who saved me was banned from this house. But the player disappeared from here. And actually, he's right here. And he brought me inside. And I got banned. And now I'm literally banned from this house for no reason because I didn't do anything to him. But the police officer is right here. And he suddenly wants to arrest me. He said, you're under arrest because you're ugly. And that makes no sense. But the player got his car. So I got in. And now he's running away. He is leaving here. But the police officer is coming too and is simply chasing us. And now the player is coming up front and the police officer left. He was really smart to leave in time because otherwise it would have been the end of him. But now the player arrived here and our enemy is right here. But today I want to test how to have multiple houses in the game. And there are several ways to have 2 houses or even 3 houses. Actually, there are 2 ways to do this. But guys, we are facing the evil player and I had a brilliant idea. Here on the right, I need to grab that item that lets me carry people. Now I'm carrying him and I teleported to my house and will simply ban him. Perfect. He is banned from here and will never come back to this house. But the player left this car here and now he ran back and I don't understand what he is doing. He said, don't move the car from there. It's part of my plan. But now he is coming inside the house. So I'm following him because I want to know what plan he made. But there is a police car over there and the player went back to his house and realized there is a car here. And he took the car and put it in his garage. And this is really weird. He is laughing and said, I got a free car. And he really got a completely free car. But that police officer is coming back here. And I think I understand what this player was trying to do. He set up a trap where that player is going to be arrested and is just laughing at us. Meanwhile, the police officer is arriving here and realized his car is right here. And now he is going to arrest the player in Roblox. And the player noticed the police officer is here and banned him. So, I'm sure the police officer is going to be really mad and ask for help in the game. Meanwhile, he is laughing here. But guys, there are 2 ways to get another house in Brookhaven. There are really 2 ways. And the first one is the easiest of all. First, I have to pick an interesting house on the right. A house where I can expand the land. And I chose this house because it has this back area where, if I take this right side wall, I can simply expand it, creating a new house. And this is the simplest way to get a new house. But there is another way to do this, where I can get real houses. But now I'm expanding the land and making it bigger. Perfect! This is looking really interesting. And I'm improving the walls to make it look nicer. Now I'm placing the wall here, and my house is simply ready. I just built a new house in the game. It's not very pretty, but there's a way to make it better. And it turned out quite interesting, and it's possible to make a new house this way. But now, the player came back here, and he said, look at what's happening in his house. And I don't know what he's talking about, but from what I can see, there are several police officers here who want to arrest the player. But it's almost impossible to arrest him because whoever enters his house will be banned. So much so that the player came here and was simply banned. And I'm sure they're not very happy with everything that's happening. Soon, this player will be arrested. But guys, I have to help the police urgently. So I arrived here, and I said, come here, I want to talk to you. And I want to talk to him in the game about something very important. Even the police officer just came back here, but this player got closer. And now I'm carrying him, and the police officers are going to arrest him here in Roblox. They all arrived here to arrest this player. So much so that he raised his hands, meaning he is finally going to be arrested in Brookhaven. And the police officers are putting him in the police car, and I'm sure he's going to be in jail for a long time. And now, they are arriving up front, and this player is going to spend a long time in Roblox jail. Because for those who don't know, this prison in the game is really good, and everyone who comes to this prison doesn't get out anytime soon. And you can see that there are several police officers here, and they're all watching over this prisoner who won't escape, because if he tries to escape, the players will notice, and he will be arrested again. But now, I'm free to test my secrets and also to test how to have multiple houses because there are several ways to do that. My friend just came back here, and he said I was having lunch. And guys, suddenly, he abandoned me when I needed his help. So much so that the player is coming back here, and he reached this area, and my friend is looking at him, and he said, why are you crying? And that's true. I don't know why the player is crying, but every time I look at him, he is crying, which makes no sense. He said, because life is so good, I cry with happiness. Look, that's kind of weird. But for him, crying is a good thing. It's like like he's happy every time he cries in Roblox. But he ran away from here and is running behind, and I don't know what he's doing. But I'm sure he's heading to the gym. I really think he is coming here to this Brookhaven gym, and I was right all along. He is entering here and running inside to train. Perfect, he got here, and he's back to training. But now, I want to test different ways to get more houses. He said there's an easier way, right? So, I know how to get more houses, but in an even easier way, because the method I tested before is very difficult. Even though it's interesting, that technique I tried is better for building rooms, but it's not very good for making entire houses. But to get new houses, I will have to log into other accounts, and I can see that the police officers are right here. But now, I arrived here, and I need to pick a specific house on the right. I can't just pick any house. It has to be this one or even this other one, because these houses, for those who don't know, have something very special, which is exactly this door. And if I come here to the back and give permission to my other account, and then do the same thing on the other account, I will be able to control this gate. But if I go back to my other house, I will also be able to control this gate, and I'll be able to open the gate without any problems because I own both houses. But if I come back inside, I can open this door and also open the other door, and I can enter both houses as if they were just one house. And even my friend came back here, and he said, wait, close both gates to test something. Okay, I'm going to do that, but I want to see what he's trying to do. And I think he wants to get stuck between these two gates, and I don't know if this is going to work. Alright, I closed this gate, and now he will have to go back there because I'm going to close this other gate. And now my friend is trapped here. He can't get out. But actually, he just walked through the wall, and I don't know how he did that. But he's going to have to go back there because I'm closing this gate. And now, once again, he is trapped. The only way he can get out of here is if he turns like this. And you can see that he is just floating, and he is almost getting out of here. He actually just walked through the wall, and he discovered another way to go through walls here in Roblox. But I can do this infinitely. I can get multiple houses this way and simply enter both houses as if they were just one. He said, does this also work with other houses? And here on the right, there are other houses, but I don't know if it works with them too, because all houses have divisions, meaning I can't just walk through the walls. But here on the right, I'm going to pick a very specific house, a house that doesn't have fences, because those fences get in the way too much. Perfect! I picked a specific house. And this house, for those who don't know, has this wall. But there's a detail. This wall has an opening, meaning I can simply come here and start placing walls in this part, making it look like a new house in the game. So I'm starting to build my new house because I want this to be perfect. And you can see that the wall is huge, and it's already covering this other area. But I'm going to keep building. And you can see this is turning out perfect, but there's still a lot missing because a normal house has many things. We have sofas, tables, and other decorations. There's a lot of decoration in a Brookhaven house. Meanwhile, this one doesn't even have a floor, meaning there's still a lot missing. And now, several players are coming here and helping me with this. People are decorating here, and you can see they put graffiti on the wall, and there's also a new room here. And this is starting to look perfect. There's even a toilet here in Roblox, and it's simply turned into a new room. But some walls are appearing here, and I don't know why this is happening. But someone is placing random items here. And guys, if you want to add me here in Roblox, just click the become a member button, and I'll add you here in Roblox.